All right, and we are live. Okay, so, what am I gonna say? Let me get rid of this chat. I don't need AI right now. Um, okay, what am I to say? That's a good question. Um, so if a viewer comes along and says, "Hey, what the heck are you doing?" What am I gonna say? Um, I guess what I can say is, hey, yeah, I'm making an interactive story engine, so it's basically like a video game, except there's a script and the user kind of just like clicks and clicks uh, to know more about the story, right? That there's going to be a story. Okay, right now the story doesn't do much. It's literally just for testing. But yeah, so as for the user experience of this game, it's going to be like people are going to play the game, right? And the game leads them to a story, and then so at some points of the story, it can branch out. Like the user has different options. If they choose one option, they can unlock one path for the story. If they choose another option, then they can choose another path to the story, and then eventually obtain a few endings. So what I'm basically doing right now is I'm uh trying to what's it called? I'm trying to create this engine in order to like make that kind of video game easier. Uh, the thing is, I do not know what I'm doing. How many? I want to see my chat. Um, how do I set this to always on top? Is that even a function anymore? Is that not? That's not a thing anymore. Uh, whoa, 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 whoa. There you go. Oh, I can like. Oh, neat. I can do this. Neat. Okay, so I figured out how to. Oh, no. Okay, I figured out how to open the live chat. All right. Um. So now, what am I trying to do here? Okay, I'm trying to make it so that the server can tell the client what to say, send the dialogue data to the user. So I'm gonna need to create a, yeah, I have another monitor by the way. Uh, where is my charger? Okay, so, what do I need to do? Okay, and I'm live streaming because like, why not? It's more content for the channel. Praise be to God. And so what I would like to do is, okay, I go to, what do I even want? Replicated storage, yeah, I think that's important. And then we'll create a folder, I guess. I have another monitor, I'm not going to show it because, like, privacy issues. Okay, um, I got, my folder, and it's going to be about, it's for sending user input, so I guess it's just story, I guess. Um, I mean, I guess I can set it as like a kind of child to the interactive story, to the module. So I guess, what's it called? A remote function. Okay, and then I'll say this is communicate story dot, I guess, dialogue. Yeah, something like that. Okay, and so I'm gonna send that. Okay, I'm gonna get that. So what do we do? Replicated storage. Yeah, I think that's important. No, I think I just need to do local dialogue is equal to script wait for child dialogue. And then here I'm gonna say, hey, dialogue. Oh wait, I think. I think first I need to set the state. I can do dialog dot invoke client. Self is remote function. Oh, okay. So I guess I just do that. And then we need the player. Okay, so when we initialize the game, I think we should send the player as well. So instead of this user ID, I'll send player. This is not player, it's player. Um, is it ask for no? Okay. No, it should just be player. Okay, and then what else do I need? It says invoke client player. I guess I'll do self.player then. I don't know. Does invoke clients return? Let me check the Roblox creator hub. Uh, yeah, I need the documentation. Oh, whoops. Let me open. Let me show you the documentation, because like why not? So what we're trying to find here is remote function. So I'd like to search the docs. Remote function. What does this do? If we invoke, okay, it says here, an object which facilitates synchronous two-way communication across the client-server boundary. Scripts invoking a remote function yield until they receive a response from the recipient. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. Okay, so they yield until they what does it mean to yield? Oh, no, okay, so it stops executing. Okay. I see. I see now. So, with this kind of system, I don't need to do the state. I don't need to update the state of the game, because the state is where, because I was originally thinking, hey, we're going to invoke the client, and then we're going to continue with the code here at go, but then we're just going to set the state to waiting for user input so that this loop quits, right? It breaks out of this loop. And then when the user, when the client sends input from the user, that would cause this loop to continue, or that this function go would be called again, which would continue the story script, so to speak. But it seems like that's not necessary because we have invoke client, and it's synchronous. So yeah, I just need to send the dialog data to the user. So what args do I need? What arguments? I guess I'll do who, what, and then let's send all the data. Can autoplay, and then must autoplay. And this data will be handled client side. Okay. What do I need to do now? It says invoke client. So I guess we can do the result. So option. Okay, I guess I'll do invoke client. Yeah. The client returns, the client code for this function returns when the user clicks the dialog box to go to the to get to the next continue, or if autoplay makes the dialog box continue. So something like that. So the state, I can remove that. Self.state. So dot state. Yeah, I'm getting rid of that. Yeah, and the game.state, I think I can get rid of that because that's not important. Okay. So that's what I'll need to do. So I'll add my first dialogue. So rather than this testing code, which I can comment out now, so this is the script. This will be the place where the story will happen. So I'll add a label and say this is the start. And at the start, let's just say, hey, actually, I think, yeah, I think I want to copy this, but instead, whoops, instead of call, oh, actually, no, we'll do that. And instead of this, I would like to print out to the user, that is to send some dialogue to the user. So, this dialogue, from who? I guess we'll just say system. And the message is going to be, hello, percent sign name. How are you doing today? And can auto uh I'll set that to true and then false. Okay, so this will be the first dialogue. Uh Hold on. Okay, so now this will be the first dialogue in this thing. And then now I'll just send it, I'll open the client and I'll add some code. Yeah, add some code. So let me go to main, I guess. Main dot client dot luau. So all of this, yeah, this is all pretty dumb. So I'll just well, yeah, all this is pretty dumb. I can get rid of that. I won't get rid of replicated storage though. We might need that. Oh yeah, yeah. We're gonna need that for dialogue. So is equal to replicated storage. Get actually no, I'll get the interactive story script. Um okay, so I'll obtain the script and then of interactive story, and then I'll obtain the dialogue thing. Okay, so the function, a remote function. So replicate. So it'll be interactive story. Wait for child dialogue. There you go. And so now add dialogue dot on server invoke. So this is a callback function. On server invoke is equal to function player. Or should I do this? Because then it would be, oh, never mind. Okay. So function, okay, dialog dot on server invoke is equal to function. Okay, print. So so the parameters are player, who, what, can autoplay, does autoplay. I don't know, should must autoplay. So I'll just say, hey, got, this message from server, and I'll say, what, and then who, wait, no, who, from, oh wait, I can use this. You can use those backtick things. Okay, backtick, strings. What? Um, and then I'll do task.wait 3 seconds to simulate the kind of, the time it would take for the dialog box to complete on the user side. And then what else do I need to set? Oh yeah, I would like to edit this so that this does not try to, okay, no, this is fine. Wait 0.05. Okay, I thought it was gonna say task.wait, but I thought it said task.wait 1 second. I thought I didn't change it yet. So, yeah, and then okay, I would like to test it now, see what happens. Please work. Oh, that's on server. Oh, I did the did the wrong thing. This should be on client invoke. Please work. Okay, I got one message. You should say true. That's the only... That is weird. It only, does it one time. It only prints it out one time, which does not make any sense to me. This shouldn't happen. Not invoke client. It invokes the client though. And it should... Let me see. Okay, so the client returns. Then it doesn't... Function game, return game dot. Yeah, this should work, no? This is true, so it should go back to start. I don't know why it's not going back to start. If I change the code back to here, this should not, I don't know. It only does this once. So something's wrong with if go to then. Self.labels label 1 or self.labels. Okay, so this must mean then that this code is wrong. Let me just print that out. Debug it. 6 nil 6. This is nil. Self.labels label 1. But what's label 1 in this case? So this apparently is nil. But label 2 should be nil. Oh, no, okay. This is start, so that means it's not in labels? I guess I have to print out labels, self.labels. This doesn't really make any sense. There's the start label, it should exist, and yet for some reason it's not set. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, no. Self is... Okay, this is a method where self is passed because it's a colon. So I'm not sure what happened there. It's not scanning for labels. Wait, what? Why? It should be an empty table. Yeah. So I don't... Is it an issue of order of operations? That's so strange. If not self.labels or self.labels is self.labels. Self.labels. Is this the wrong equality symbol? What? Okay, how do I then... how do I like make sure that compare? What? I'm so confused. Does it matter though? I guess it can always rescan for labels if it wants to, no? Okay, well I guess it doesn't matter. I guess we can just scan for labels anyway. So it seems like this is not code does not work, so I'll get rid of that. And all of this, I think I can get rid of that diagnostic stuff. Okay, now it prints out 3 times, so that's good. Okay, so now I can maybe remove this code. Not remove, I'll just comment that out, and then I'll just comment the actual code that I want where I'm testing out the dialogue. I'm gonna continue running it. Oh, so it does work. It says ×3, huh? Okay. Okay, I think it works now. Okay, that's good. So that's good. So what is that? So I basically just added some dialogue. So I guess I can like commit that, right? So commit, okay, git commit dash am. Um, okay, sorry, no. I think I should commit each individual file first. So what relates is that we have main server script. Well, what relates to this is that there's interactive story and then main client. Okay. So git add dot slash wait, let me change it to my actually would it be a privacy invasion if I change it to WSL? Uh yes. Okay, I guess I'll just do git commit git add dot slash sync slash replicated storage slash interactive story, right? And then I'll also add dot slash sync slash replicated storage slash what? Starter player scripts. Um, LF will be replaced by CRLF. No. We want this to be LF. Get how to set a line ending to LF. Get attributes file. Okay, I guess I'll add a get attributes file. What do I put here? Handle text files automatically. So text. So all text is equal to auto, and then EOL is line feed. Denote binary files. Okay. PNG is binary, okay, and then JPG is okay. Yeah, those are binary files, I know. But what is not binary? Okay, so whatever. I guess I could just say, hey, let's do luau. Something like that, I guess. Actually, no, I'll do all. Actually, I don't want this to be painful, so I guess I'll just do JPG. I guess I'll just try to be careful. Get attributes. Actually, just do get everything. uh, and I'll do JSON as well. Okay. Get add. dot slash dot get attributes, git commit dash am, add dot get attributes, and set text line ending to lf. All right, and then what did I do? Oh no! Whoops. Okay, let me amend this because I also added some. Okay, so add dialogue to interactive story and test with main client script. Okay, whatever. That's good enough. Then this one is git add dot git commit dash m I guess I'll do dash am, and then I'll just get rid of all of this and this. So okay, test dialog in story script. I know I'm such an amazing Git developer. I'm so bad at this, by the way. I don't know what I'm doing. So well, I'm not good at that. Yeah, and then I'll fully remove state here, because that's not. I don't think that's needed. I could just make this. I could just write this code in a linear fashion. Okay, then I'll do git commit dash am, remove state. From game. Okay, so is anyone in the chat? No. Okay. Okay. What else do we need here? Uh. Dialogue, who, what can autoplay. Okay, so that's how it's gonna work. So I think what I want to do is to just work on this code on the server side. Right? Sorry. Alright, let me go to what do I do? Main can autoplay is equal to can autoplay or true. Must autoplay is equal to must autoplay but or false. I don't know if that. Okay, let me test it here. Do undefined, not undefined, nil or false. It gives me false. Okay. Okay, alright, that should be fine. Alright, what does this do? Set default arguments. So commit dash am. Set default arguments for dialog dot on client invoke. Okay. Okay. So what do I want to do now? That's a very good question. I don't know. Player added. Hold on. So what I want to think, what happens, I want to, basically what I want to do now is to connect, tell the server that you're ready to actually start or continue, that the client is ready to actually start or continue the story. Okay. I think I also want to update the history. Okay, tell the server that the client is ready to actually start or continue the story. So, what do we do? I guess I'll create a new remote function. Okay, and then I'll do local ready is equal to interactive story, wait for child, ready. I'll do ready dot call. Wait, no. Ready dot invoke server. Self is remote function. Something like that. And then I go over to the main server script. And instead of this command, or not command, this player added event, instead I'll get ready is equal to interactive story, wait for child, ready, I think. Oh wait, no, because this is a module. Interactive story. Yeah, I'll just something this code. So interactive story script. So now ready is gonna be interactive story script, wait for child, ready. So now I'm gonna say, hey, instead of this, I'm gonna do ready dot on server invoke equal to function player, something like that. There you go. So now the client only receives the story data from the server when it's actually ready. Story. Okay, I think that's working. So now I can just basically say, hey, let me say this is only okay there. Add ready events, remote events. So client only receives story data when it is ready. Not remote event, remote function. Oh no, I guess it should be event rather than yeah. Okay. So instead of let me change the type. Yeah, delete. Let me make it a remote event because it's not really invoke how do I like dot fire, isn't it? Fire server. So it's just an event. So okay, ready dot not on server invoke, but on server event. Something like that, and then I'll just fire server, hey, yeah. Yeah. So this is non-blocking. Oh, on server event is not a valid member of remote event. Wait, what? Is it just no, this one. On server event. Wait, what? But it's a remote function, remote event. Oh, remote event on server invoke callback. Oh, this is a remote function. I don't want remote function. I want remote event. I'm lagging. Fire all clients on server events. Yeah, and I just do dot on server event, and do I just connect? Dot connect? No, okay, connect. And so it just needs a callback like so. Oh, because it's not a member, it's a child. Is it member? What is it? It's an event. Okay, well, is that member then? I don't know, man. Okay, so I guess this is ready. So I guess I'll just commit again. So commit add remote ready remote event. So client only receives story data when it is ready. From server. There you go. Okay. So what now? The UI and everything else, I think I can work on that later. Um yeah, so the autoplay and things like that, that's gonna be the client's problem. So let's just say, hey, this is done for now. Um uh no, this is X. That's not the model we're doing. So the model will now just be on the server side, we have this, pretty straightforward linear looking um, function. So this go basically scans for the labels and in the script, and then it just loops over each line in the script of the story, and basically just it does the various commands inside the lines of the story. Well, because each line of the story has a command associated with it, and then so if the command is say dialogue, well, it'll go to dialogue, and then it'll invoke client. And the great thing about this is that this is linear looking, right? This is really convenient to code because it's just like, hey, yeah, I don't need to keep track of things. Like if I invoke the client, this will not return until the client says, hey, I'm ready to do something, right? Um, this is great. I'm ready to continue the dialogue. Uh, right? So I don't need to keep track of things. I don't need to keep track of the state of the game if it's like waiting for the client or whatever. I don't need to do that. I just need to do this. Just invoke client, just use remote functions. And then, yeah, so it says the client code for this function returns when the user clicks the dialog box to continue, or if autoplay makes a dialog box, or whatever. Yeah. So now that I have dialogue, I guess it barely works. I think, do I want to do the client side? So, such that we can replace the name with the user's name, subject pronoun, object pronoun with the user's chosen pronouns. I think we can do that later on, because that's not the problem right now. The problem is, how will the server actually send this data to the user? So this one, I'll do that later on. And now it says set skippable clear UI. So the truth is, a lot of these functions is just sending it to the user, just telling the user, hey, we want to do this, we want to do that. Yeah. So yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. So I guess I'll just do that. Set skippable command. So this will basically set, hey, will the user be able to skip some of these parts? Um, wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. Oh yeah, skip the kind of scrolling of the dialog box, the typing of the dialog box. So commands dot set skippable self, and it's gonna be a boolean. And we're gonna say, hey, we're gonna do set skippable. Oh, okay. So I guess we're gonna need a new event for that, a client function. Um, invoke client self bool. So okay, well, invoke clients self dot player bool. So it's gonna need the skippable. So skippable, skippable, and then I'll set it to a remote function on my end, yeah, the Roblox end. So set skippable, and then I'll implement a function on this. So dialog, not dialog. I will have to. Okay, this is kind of painful, but set skippable. So set skippable dot on client invoke. So that's a bool. Uh, okay, now we're just setting skippable to bool. I guess that's not our problem right now. In terms of like user experience or user interface, how that will actually work on the client side. So I guess I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna write code for that. Um, yeah. Okay, I guess that makes sense. All right, I guess I'll just set. I'll just have some example dialogue. What happened here? I didn't put a comma. All right. All right. I want to see if this works. I works as in like that's skippable to true. Mm. Oh, okay, okay, stop. Yeah, this should be set skippable. Okay, good, good. So now it's setting skippable. Okay, good, good. All right. So, um, right, that's done. So I'll just do git commit dash am add set skippable to interactive story. I'll get that. I'll just do that. Okay, add set skippable remote event. Uh, not remote events, the remote function. So. Okay, so that's good. Just say, hey, yeah, I did that. Now it says clear UI, hide UI. I think, oh, okay, okay. Clear UI, and instead of hide UI, I'll just do like show UI, Boolean, and I'll set that to true, or default that to true. Right, so I'd like to clear the UI now. It's actually, this feels so like, I don't know, remote function. I don't know if this is the best idea though, because this is like pretty inefficient, you know? set skippable, clear UI. This feels pretty inefficient that I have to just make a bunch of these events, but whatever. It's the model that I chose, I guess. So now I just say, okay, function commands dot clear UI self set skippable, not set skippable, clear UI, invoke client, self dot player. Yeah, that's kind of it. And then I just implement that in my main code here. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm a terrible coder. On client invoke, I'm gonna say clearing the UI. I guess I just like set it up. I guess I just test it out there. See what happens. Okay. Alright, so that should be fine. Yeah, so that works. So git commit dash am clear UI. Add clear UI remote event. I guess I should call this command, because the remote event is just like a part of that, but conceptually it's one of the commands that the script can do, that each line in the script can do. So that's good. Alright, I guess I can like, it's not a check mark because it's not totally done. I've only done the server side. Okay, but now we can just move on to show UI, because this doesn't have like user experience things yet. I'm just writing the code that would basically the server code mainly, the kind of interface that the server would work with to communicate with the client that they want to do this, say like show some dialogue to the user depending on the story. So remote function. Right, so now what is this gonna be? This is gonna be show UI. Show UI. And this has a boolean. Actually, I have an idea. Invoke client. Self.player. I'll just say bool or true. So okay, I'll do this. I'll change the paradigm later. Show UI. Show UI. Then I'll go over to main. Say I want to show the UI. On dot on client. Okay, is it because I need to? I don't know why it's not saying that. Right, bool. Is ternary conditional thing here? Show. I guess I'll do like uh. How do you do a ternary conditional? Ternary operator for Lua. If then else. Oh. So, okay. If bool, then show, else hid. UI. Alright, and then I'll test it out here. Show UI is false. Else if it's true. Well, let's do this. Actually, no, it's not true. Alright, let me see if this works. Infinite yield. Wait, did I spell it correctly when I created the child? Oh, I didn't even create it. Okay, okay, let me actually create the remote function. That is by child, I mean remote function, which is the child of interactive story, which is the module in replicated storage, as you can see here. So I guess I'll say, hey, this is gonna be show UI. There you go, I did it. Alright, that works. Add show UI command. Wait, what? Okay, good. Okay, okay, now I want to change the paradigm. Change the paradigm? Am I even saying that correctly? Because in this right now, what my system is doing is that when variables are being sent, they're being defaulted on the client side, right? I mean variables. When parameters are being sent to various commands, they're being defaulted on the client side rather than on the server side. And I think I would like to default it on the server side. So this code then should be on the server side. So dialog can autoplay or true, must autoplay or false. Yeah, and then I just get rid of this. And then I'll go over to commands to show UI. I'm going to default this to true. Git commit -am change. Okay. Make parameter default value. No. Set default value for parameter for commands. On the server side. Instead of client. And then I'd like to test it out again. Oh no, I should have tested it before committing it. That's weird. That's pretty okay. Oh, because okay, no. Not or true, but it should be if bool is nil. If bool is nil. Okay. If bool is nil, then true, else nil, else bool. No, I think if bool is not nil, then bool, else true. Okay, I think that is better syntax. Yeah, so if this one is not nil, then can autoplay, else. There you go. If must autoplay is not nil, then you can autoplay, must autoplay, and then else false. Okay. This should make it work. Okay, that should be fine. Um, okay, so I can commit this. Fix bug that false defaults to true. False boolean param. False as no as param as param for command that defaults to true. Okay, so that's good. So show UI, I've implemented that, the server-side code for that. Now it says option, so add another remote function and set that to option. Or rename that. And then I'll go to the top. So it'll be option. And then I'll do function commands.option. What do I do? Okay, self, and then I guess there are a bunch of I guess it'll be variadic arguments. And so I'll do show UI, option dot not but option invoke clients self dot player. What? Okay, the options then, right? And then what it returns is going to be the option. So local options, and then I'll do local choice index, I guess. Got okay. I guess I'll do received choice number there you go, choice index. Um which is, and then I do options choice index. And I need to make sure that this doesn't break Roblox. So choice index. But what if, okay, I need to input validation. What if choice is different? What if choice index is outside of the valid indices for invoke client? No, for options. Do I just tell the client again? Hey, you gotta choose again. Because this is where the client can do some malicious things. Do I just make it? Do I just ask the client again and again and again? Hey, give me a valid option. Give me a valid choice among these options. Or should it just default to another option? Well, I think I want to make it. I want to ask it again and again and again. Is there a do while loop? Lua do while loop. There's no do while loop. Oh, repeat until. But the until should be false, right? Repeat until. Okay. Okay, I guess I'll do repeat. Repeat this one until, what am I doing? Until what? Repeat until choice index. So we need something that evaluates the true. Is greater than 0. Okay. Number dot. Okay. Until choice index. Choice index. Do I do type of? What does type of mean? Should be type of or type? It's just like type of is equal to number. Okay, let me just Google. Type versus type of Lua. Vanilla Lua. Okay, no, in Roblox. Type, sorry. A native global function. Okay, standard vanilla Lua data types. Oh, vector 3. Okay, just type. Okay, I guess type is more important because that's what I need. Until choice index type of choice index is equal to number, and choice index is greater than 0. Yeah, and choice index mod 1 is equal to 0, so it's an integer. And choice index, is it greater than 0? I don't know, yeah, greater than 0, and choice index is less than or equal to the length of options. Get a choice from the client, making sure, asking again if the client, okay, client, if the client sends invalid input, ask them again. Should be them or it, because I'm talking about the client as in the game itself, or the Roblox client, and not like a person, but whatever. So until type of choice index is number, choice index mod 1 0, so it's an integer, right? Number, not anything. Number, integer. Actually, okay. I don't think. Okay, it's greater than or equal to 1, and choice index is less than or equal to the length of options. So this is an input validation. Okay, so that's good. I guess I need to just implement the client-side code. Option dot on client invoke is equal to function print dot options, and then I'll do table dot insert. What do I do? Table dot insert. Table dot concat. Dot with separator. And what's a separator? Okay, like that. Okay, I think that's fine. However, I think I need to refactor, not refactor. I need to. Okay, I'll just make this send something. So task 3.5. Task.wait. And I guess choose a random option for now. So local option, choice index is gonna be would this be more efficient? I guess I'm guessing so. So math dot random. Let me see. Luau math dot random. Okay. When called without arguments, returns a uniform pseudo-random real number in the range of 0 to 1, inclusive of v of 0, but exclusive of 1. Okay. So that means, what do I want to do? So I want to do 1 to the length of options plus 1. Okay, so I'm going to choose a random option, and then we're going to return a choice index. However, here's the problem. Okay, let me run this code first to see if it works. Oh, I didn't even test it out. So this one, this can go. Let me comment this out. I'm just gonna say, hey, I would like to, what? I'd like to do options. So, choice 1, choice 2, choice 3, something like that. Oh, it asks for 3 times. Um, oh, I need to, floor this. Math dot floor. Um, wait, what? Returning choice index. Doesn't make any sense to me. Wait, what? Hold on. There's a bug. Hold on. There's a bug here. Wait, what? Okay, I'm guessing it's gone now. I'm guessing it's gone. So, okay, I'm guessing that that's gone. Okay. So, okay, there's a problem here, I think. I said that there was a problem. I kind of, oh, yeah. I'll talk about that later after I first, sorry, commit to this. So what is this? Add command, add option command. Okay, so what is the problem? The problem is that, okay, what this thing doesn't even do anything with the choices, right? So I'm thinking instead of doing this, alone, there should be like a label that says, hey, we're gonna go this way. If it's choice 1, we're gonna go that way. If it's choice 2, we're gonna go that way. If it's choice 3. So I'm gonna edit the specifications label 2. Okay. Wait, no, it says label 1. Oh. It should be option 1, then label 1. Option 2, then label 2. And then default option 3? No, option default. No. Label, default label, which also set to, nil. Well, not set to, but make it nil. Why would I make it nil? Oh yeah, uh, as a default thing. Okay, so choice 1, I'll go to, okay, I'll do, okay, we'll actually branch out the story, which is really cool. I'll set label to, uh, okay, good ending, and then I'll add another label, bad ending, meh ending. Haha. So, okay, what sounds crazy. Okay, so, system, good boy. Oh, no. Good. Good job. You win. Not so good job. You lose. And then, you did fine. So, now we have choice 1, choice 2, and choice 3. So the first label is gonna be good ending. The second label is gonna be bad ending. Third label is gonna be meh ending. There should be a default one, but I'm not gonna set that. Okay. Okay, so if choice index. Okay, so now with this, I need to first change how we're gonna interpret all of this. Okay, whoops. Default ending. All right. So now these are the args, right? And then local options is gonna be this dot. Gonna be this. So for I pairs, okay, and then I'll do labels. Uh, arg, arg, arg. In I pairs args. Do end. If I mod to, okay, so if it's the last argument, I'm gonna say, actually, I don't think we need to check that. Okay, first of all, we're gonna say, hey, if this is even, so this is every second, every fourth, every sixth argument, in this case, because Lua 1 indexes, then what we'll do is that, what I'll say is that, hey, this is a label. So label dot, no, table dot insert labels to labels, arg. Else if this is the last thing, so if this is the last argument, then, so if the index is the length of the array of the table, in Lua 1 based indexing, this means it's the last element. I'll do table dot insert. Oh wait, I could set this to or. So if this one or the case, well, I'll put it in labels. Else if I mod 2 is equal to 1, so this is the first, third, the fifth element, the fifth argument, that would be the option. So I'll table.insert options arg. Okay, so now with this, you know, thing, I'm gonna say, hey, once we have the option, I'm gonna do, I could do the default option, never mind. Okay. Okay, so okay, so what else do we need to do? Oh wait, no, for the default choice, I think I could just say that that's the last option. Last option. No, what is the default? What is the default choice? That's just another choice, so I don't think that's needed. Yeah, I don't think that makes sense. I'll just do this. All right. Let me. Yeah, I don't think that's needed. Yeah, that doesn't really make any sense. So, okay. Do that. So that means that this is not what's needed. Okay. What is needed is that ISO commands dot go to should I do commands or self dot commands dot go to? Yeah, I'll do commands dot go to self and then the label, which is gonna be options choice index. Okay. So args is this one, options is this one, labels. Okay. Choice index 1, -1, okay. For the 1, that's then equal to options. I think it would make more sense to just do that. Okay. To do this order. Okay, so now it says commands. Okay, commands I'll go to self options choice index. So let's actually see if this works. This label dialog doesn't work. Okay, so oh, I think I know why. Ah, there you go. It should be options. Let me run this again. Oh, invalid value table at index 1 in table for concat. How? So it's in. Oh, it's in option dot. Valid value at index. What does that even mean? Um, um, I could do the default option. Alright, I've unmuted now. Okay, so that's good. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna invoke the client. Now I need to write the code on the client side. Well, I guess uh, not code, not, well, yeah, it is the code on the client side. It's just that it's placeholder. So clear sound, clear sound dot on client invoke function. Just gonna receive a bunch of types of things to the sound to the types of sounds. Like, is it music? Is it sound effects? Is it something else? Is it other? So okay, so if no for underscore okay type in sound type in pairs of this do and removing all of this should be double quotes, removing all of sound type. Alright, so now I'm gonna test it out here. Let me clear sound here. And clear all. And here, and clear music. And I'll see if it works on my Roblox thing. On my here. Okay, removing all of music, all of SFX, all of other. Adding sound, thinking sound, .mp3 as music with looping. Not waiting until done. Okay, waiting until done. Adding sound and sound.mp3 as SFX without looping. Good job, you win. Okay. Okay. So, moving on. Okay, that's good. However, alright, let me first commit that. So git commit -am, interactive story main client. Okay. What is this gonna be? Alright, so add clear sound command. Commit. Can I really spell this, please? Okay. Okay. What do I want to do? What needs... Okay. I think there's an issue here. Alright, so... Sorry, so... what do I do? Okay, here... Here's the thing, though. I don't think I just need to add clear sound. I need to also be able to set the environment, since this interactive story is going to be like 3D. So there's going to be obviously like base parts and things that need to be set. So, sorry. I think what needs to be done is to have an option that says move objects. What kind of thing is it called? What are base parts? Like these workspace objects. Base part. It is a PV instance. I don't know what that. Instance is the base class for all. Okay, what is PV instance then? Abstract class, physical location in the world. Okay, okay, and then instance is the base class for all classes in the Roblox class hierarchy, which can be part of the data model tree. Okay. So should I do set instance? Set data model? Okay, I guess I'll do set instance. Set instance properties. And we'll do, I guess, sorry, so property. I guess I'll do property 1, value 1, property 2, value 2, property 3, value 3, etc. Uh, but here's the thing. If this is the case, then that means that for the server, that in the game, there should only be one server per user. Okay. So Roblox game. Roblox, can you set your game to be only one user per server, or is that what would that be inefficient? Set up one user is in a server at a time. As a developer, you can limit the server size. Find your starting place, click the three dots, configure place, and set. Okay, so I can do that. So, okay, I'll go to Roblox Studio, right? Then I go to game settings. I don't know where you find that. Places? Open your game. Where do you find game? What? Where to find three dots? No, no. What? No, where to find game settings on Roblox Studio? I go to File and then Experience Settings. Okay, okay. Oh, okay, so that's what it is. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna disable voice chat and camera. Oh wait, no, enabling camera allows eligible users to animate their avatar with their eligible users to animate their avatar with the correct movement. Okay. Voice chat. Yeah, I don't want voice chat. What else? So, third-party mesh image APIs, third-party assets, allow third-party sales. Okay, okay. So I guess that's what it is. All right. What then is it? It says place. Okay, we want to go to places. It doesn't let me. There's no places. Where do I find it? Additional settings. Audience access. Configure settings. No. Okay. How do I do that though? Because where to find starting place? Find your starting place. Uh, this is visualization modes. No, 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 no. How do I get rid of this? Delete tab. Okay. Where to find configure place setting on Roblox Studio? Top left corner. Okay. File experience settings. That's what I did. It doesn't say that. Communication. Security. Security. We have streamlined game settings. Additional settings can be found on. I guess I'll manage on Creator Hub. Alright, let me like change my screen so that I don't accidentally uh okay, okay, there you go. Let me open my personal account. Okay. Good. So, I need to go to Roblox Creator Hub. Creator dashboard. Start creating. I already have Roblox Studio. I'm literally already here. I need to go to my dashboard. Okay, here we go. So, right, what I need to do is to go on Manage on Creator Hub. Okay, and then I can open initiate ownership transfer. Icon and thumbnail. This is content setting. 7-day averages. Activity history, analytics. Why can't I? How do I even set it? Move this window here. How to set server size in Roblox Studio. What? Is this published? I want to privately publish it. File publish. Hold on. Oh, I'm logged in here. Okay. I don't want to publish this, like, online. I don't want to do that. 404 page. Oh. I'm logged in as the wrong account. Okay. Add account. You know, that's not supposed to be my thing. It should be I need to get my password. Ha 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 ha. This is so I'm hiding my screen right now, right? It says testing, so that sounds good, I guess. Is this really what I need to do though? Yeah, I guess I don't need to do that. Okay. However, okay, I want to add publish notes to V74. Edit your experience details and audience. Yeah, it says private, so that's good. How do I set server management? No. This is not what I need. Configs. Experiments. Secrets. Data stores manager. Extended services. Questionnaire. Custom matchmaking. Places. Okay. So there are separate places. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like, where do I even find it? Because I can't find it. What? Experience settings. Allow third-party teleports, mesh image APIs, HTTP requests, enable voice chat. Bro, why can't I find it? Yeah, this is like the old game settings though. Yeah, this is back in 2020. Games, 2020. I'll add 2026. Where to find the option to set server size on Roblox Studio 2026? This is not 2026. Access tab. Where's access tab? Overview, analytics, monetization, monitoring, activity history. What? Wait, let me mute desktop audio. Okay. Basic setting. This is access area. That is not it. It's 2025. Bro. Bro. Change the filters to be this year. What? Past the year. Okay, they changed it. That's not it. It's actually so dumb. Oh, wait. Hold on. Yeah, I did open places. Places. Let's restart servers. Edit in studio. That's what I'm editing right now. But why can't I set the maximum player count? What? No. Custom range from say January from December 2025, sure, to now. What? Just 7 months ago. Okay, maybe not that. Maybe starting February. Bro! I can't set the server size. Okay, maybe it's configured place. Places. Description. Icon thumbnails. Oh my gosh, there you go. Oh my gosh. You go to the place, you go configure. Okay, go to place, click the three dots. No. You go to place, you just click on the place icon. Then you go down to access, and then you got the maximum visitor count. Okay, I set it to 1. Okay, so that was that. Alright, let me change the screen again. So let me set it to full screen. There you go. Oh dear, now you can see my... Oh, that's not good. Nothing, that's okay. I didn't see that much. Maybe. Okay, right, let's continue. So now I set the volume. Yeah, there's gonna be, yeah, set instance properties. Now it says, and then it says set volume. Actually, no, for set instance properties. Wait, no, but since there's only one server per experience, whatever. Just set instance properties. That means everything should be anchored now. Okay. Set vol. Okay, let's just do set volume. Oh, no, don't. Okay, we're gonna set volume. How do I do that? So I'm gonna create a new remote, not remote event, but a remote function. Name set volume. Okay, and then now I just create a new thing, set volume. Right, and then I do a function commands dot set volume to some number. And then I guess I'll do set volume dot, okay, not dot, but colon, invoke client, self-player, and then the volume. Okay. And now I just write the client side, I guess code, filler code. Because this isn't the UI yet. So what do I call this? Invoke client. So, okay. Invoke client. Okay. So, wait, what did I say? It should be set volume. Set volume. So set volume dot on client invoke is equal to function. And here's the volume. Print setting volume. Okay, this should be double quotes. Well, actually backtick quotes. Backtick string. Okay, setting volume to volume. Setting volume to volume. Then I'll test it out here. So set volume to say 0.8. Volume to 0.5, I guess. Then I set volume to 0.8. Alright, let me test this out. Setting volume to 0.5, setting volume to 0.8. Okay, that's good. So yeah, I guess I do git commit -am, add set volume command. So yeah, I did the server-side code, which is why it's a tilde squiggly line rather than a slash, like a check mark, but okay, whatever. So now we do set instance properties. Well, first of all, we need the instance path. I guess I'll just say path. Eh. Uh, instance path. Okay. Um, should that be an event? I don't think that needs to be an event because a remote function because the server and the client will still communicate the what it should be, right? So I'm thinking there's no need to do that. So I'll do commands function. Um, I'm thinking that these instance properties, which are going to be in the workspace, that they're all going to be anchored. All these base parts, all these instances, right? All these base parts, etc., right, are going to be anchored so that it's a server which determines the position and rotation and the other, properties of these instances, and the client just has to follow. And also, this would mean that I don't need to update manually myself and tell the client from the server's perspective that the client should set, say, this base part to this location. I don't need to do that manually because the game will automatically, like the Roblox system, will automatically handle that for me because it's anchored. Or because I plan to make these items anchored. So these base parts by the grace of God. So commands dot set not set yeah commands dot set instance property commands dot set instance properties um self I guess it'll be like that. All right, and I'll do it'll be a variadic arguments thing. So I guess I'll say, hey, local, these are the there's gonna be instance path. So instance instance path. Wait, hold on, let me check. So if I do print workspace dot base plate. Okay, so there's a base plate. Let me do the index kind of thing. Okay, so it works. Works like that. Okay, good. So all right, so I'm thinking you can do workspace dot base plate, but I'm thinking what if I can do this? And I think that's possible. And I tested it and it's possible and it works. Um, so all right, instance path. Um, I guess instance tree. Instances. It's gonna be instance path. What table dot split? No, string dot split with period with the dot. Um, what are we gonna split? Instance path. Instance path. Okay, and that should work. And string dot split instance path. Okay, I guess um workspace. Why is there no game dot workspace? Okay. I guess I'll do, okay, first of all, we're gonna try to find the instance. Find the instance. Using the path. I'll do for instance. No, for wait, does this work? So if I do for thing in A, B, C, do printing end. Okay, that works. So I don't need to I pairs to use I pairs. For I guess we'll do name of, no, this is not JavaScript. For name in instance path string dot split instance path dot do dot do no, do end. I'll do game dot I'll do instance is equal to instance name. Actually, I'll just set it to game. So it always has to start with workspace. So now I'll do this. So we find the instance using the path. And then what else do I need to do? We need to set each property, right? So for I is 0, okay, how do you do like the normal for loop in Lua? I can close this. Okay, Lua for loop. Numeric for loop. Okay. Variable is equal to start, stop, and step. So inclusive limit. So up to and including a stop value. So start, stop, and then step. Okay. Set each property to the given value. So for I is equal to 1, the length, and then the length of let args is equal to, okay, not let args, but local args is equal to this, I guess. And then length of args, we go by 2's, do, end. So local key is equal to args I, and then val is equal to args I plus 1. And then I'll do instance key is equal to val. Okay. Let me make sure that the instance is anchored. Actually, it doesn't need to be anchored. Whatever. Do I warn? Should I warn when the instance is not anchored? I don't know. But if we have a base, not a base plate, if we have a spawn location and we have a decal on that spawn location. Yeah. So there's no client-side code to this. Let me set it at the start. So I'll do set instance properties. It's gonna be workspace dot base plate. And so what properties is it gonna have? Or what should I set it to? So I'll set the color first of all. Color to say color. How do I create a new color? Color 3 new. No, color 3 dot new. So it needs red, green, and blue. Let's do 25500. So I'll set it to red. Let's see. Will this change it? Yes. Okay. So let's not get distracted. So right. So set instance properties workspace dot base plate color. Okay, so this should, in theory, set the, that's a, you know, uh, color, set it, make the spawn plate, not spawn plate, the base plate, no, make the spawn location red. Let me make sure that it's anchored. Is it anchored? It should be anchored. Yeah, it's anchored. Oh, one is not a one is not a member of data model game. Oh, okay. I understand now. So I need to do I pairs. But is it? Can I just do this? I don't know how Lua works. Okay, something. Okay, the base plate disappeared. Oh wait, no, the base plate changed. I don't think that's how it. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work. I guess I'll do I pairs maybe. Why is it? What? Oh, because I set the base plate. Sorry. I don't want the base plate. I want the spawn location. But I'm not sure why it's not setting the color. Because base plate. No, base plate does have color as well, so I'm not sure what happened here. Oh, this should be 1. But I guess I'll do from RGB. There you go. The base plate is red now. So this works. So git git commit -am add set default set instance properties command. So that's exactly what I wanted to do. And I'll do handle settings and other windows like now this because I originally wrote this to do thing for client side things that this would be client side, but no, this is gonna be server side. Wait, what did I just disable? But yeah, yeah. So I originally wanted this to be client side logic, but I was like, okay, no, this should be server side logic. So yeah, it's now server side logic. Um, so I'm not sure. Okay, so now that I mean, it's basically complete now. Um, I think I want to add some more commands though. I'll do set loading, and it'll say boolean. I'll default it to true. So what this does is it's basically gonna say like the server is basically saying to the client that hey, you need to put a loading screen here. um, function commands. Okay, I guess I'll do that. I mean it doesn't matter if some hacker says hey, I'm not gonna follow that. I'm not gonna hide the screen because I mean I don't think that's it's just for like the user experience. So set loading function commands dot set okay loading okay set loading. Oh yeah, I think I want to add another option here. Is it mandatory? So okay, full mandatory is gonna be true. I'm gonna say it. So does this mean that so if mandatory is true, it means that the user can't skip the loading. So set loading. Okay, so function commands dot set loading self bool mandatory and okay, set loading in dot colon invoke client self dot player bool if not no if mandatory is not nil then mandatory else false because it should default to oh wait never mind it should default to true. Alright, so now I add the client code set set loading set loading dot on client invoke if you go to function bool mandatory and okay print so it's either gonna be okay showing wait I need to do if bool then show else hid hiding if bool then show else hiding loading screen mandatory okay screen user can and then I'll add okay if mandatory then not else skip and then I'll test it out. So I'll do label start. I'll do set loading to true. Set loading to true. Mandatory is going to be true. Okay, and then now I need to do set loading as false, where it says set loading to false. And then I'll set loading to false. Okay, set loading to true. Whatever. I'll get rid of this because it shouldn't be loading anymore. Okay. Alright, let me see if it works. Let me check the logs. Alright. Right, I think I want to also add one more bonus function, and that's just to wait. So this is going to be purely server-side function. Oh wait, no. I need to first commit. So git commit -am set loading. Add set loading command. Right, and then I'll do local wait function commands.wait self bool self time. Okay, wait, let me actually put this here. So wait, or can't we just do that by saying to call function task self task call wait? That's true. I mean, is it really? Whatever. Okay, I'll add it. Seconds. So wait. I'll do seconds. Do. Wait, no, not do. Okay, just end. Okay. Self. So what do I do? Self. I guess I'll just do task dot wait seconds. Okay. So this will be the options. Now do wait 2 seconds. Let me see if this works. Infinite yields. Oh, okay. Oh, no, there shouldn't be a... No. This is a server-side, purely server-side function here. Command. Wait, what? Not so... Okay. Does it work? Is that pause? Wait, what? Oh. Wait, what? I guess maybe I'll add it to each of these things, maybe? Does that work? Oh, because I wasn't looking. Okay, I wasn't looking at the wrong. I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. All right, that should be fine. All right, so now I'll just do git commit -am. So what did I do here? That's a very good question. Oh wait. I added wait. Add wait command. Okay. So now that's all well and good, right? All right, let me do this. Now what I have to do is to set things on the client side. Set UIs on the client side. How are we gonna do that? Right. So first, that's a very good question. Okay. Okay. I wonder. What should I do? Oh wait, I shouldn't close the chat. Okay. Um. I think to start things off, really basic in a basic manner. And close this, close that, close this. I need to sorry, I didn't mean to show my history. My history, at least like 5 queries to Google. Anyways, let's not get distracted. So what do I want to do? I want to first take control of the GUI, of the player GUI. So how to get player GUI on local script. So I need to get the players.log. Okay. So I guess I'll do that. So okay. Local players is equal to game get service players. And then I'll get my player. So local player is equal to, wait, can't we do that? No, no, no. Okay, local player is equal to players, comma, not colon, wait for child, local player. Right, so I guess I'll do print out player. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, sorry. Wait for child. Local. Wait, what? It says players are local. Okay, maybe I just do directly local player. Okay, I guess I just do that directly. Yes, so that gives me correctly the player. What do I do now? I need to get hold of its GUI. So this player GUI, okay. Local player GUI is equal to player, wait for child, player GUI. Wait, let me check. So let me run this, and I'll pause it. Okay, never mind. Okay, okay. I guess I'll go to players. I'll go to my player here. There's player GUI. Then there's a free cam. There's player scripts. What's the free cam? Free cam script. Non-strict. Okay. My script. I'm getting distracted. I'm sorry. Okay. This is not what I need to find. Okay. There's player GUI. There's no starter. There's no Yeah. There's no GUI like that though. I don't see it. There's no screen GUI. Screen GUI. Okay. So Roblox player GUI. The screen GUI is a descendant. How do I create any GUI object inside that screen? It displays on the player screen. Can I add a button? Let me check the player GUI. Um. Oh. Okay, I have a text button, and I'll set the text, I guess. It's okay. It's not displaying. I guess because there's no screen GUI. Let me add a screen GUI. Okay. 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 See how it is. Okay, I added a button. It's working, and I can click on it. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I need to first create a screen GUI. So that's what I need to do. So I'm gonna set up the screen GUI. So screen GUI. Should I even do with an N? Is that a good idea? Okay. I guess that's not what I need to do. So okay, local screen GUI is equal to instance.new. Instance.new. The class name is gonna be screen GUI, and I'll put it as the parent is gonna be player GUI. So I've got a screen GUI now. And I mean, okay, let me see. If I run this now, okay, replicated storage. Okay, player GUI. Oh, there's a screen GUI now. Okay, if I delete this free cam, oh, wait, what did I just do? I deleted the free cam, but it's still working, so I don't know what happened there. Okay, didn't realize I was muted there now. Okay, so what I want to do now, so that now that I've committed it, I would like to refactor this code by, I don't know, like compartmentalizing it. That is the right word. I'm gonna do this. So this do block. Okay, wait, let me first check. Um, when is it best practice to use do and block in Luau? Explicit isolated local scope. Okay, architectural and performance scenarios. Initializing complex variables without leaking helpers. Created encapsulated stateful functions. Okay. Circumventing the 200 local variable limit. Preventing variable name collisions. Memory management and garbage collections. Okay, I guess is that okay. Is using do and block in Luau recommended for just showing that this section of code does XYZ? It's not explicitly recommended because it's lexical scope. While valid, it hides the variable scope and can confuse other developers. Instead, it is better practice to rely on proper spacing, clear naming, and comments to document your intentions. Lexical scope. Yeah, I know. That's what curly braces does. That's what curly braces do in C and C++ as well, I think. Um. Oh, there's a Roblox Lua style guide. Style guide. I'm sorry. Style guide. File should consist of these things. Okay. File name, author, or date. These are things that our version control system can tell us. I have Git, so. Services used by the file using get service. Module imports using require module level constants. Module level variables and functions. The object the module returns. A return statement. Module imports services used by the file. Okay, so it's okay. Okay, whatever. Let's not get distracted here. So that's that. I'm gonna comment this code. So get the player and GUIs. Get the player and UIs. Get the player and UI and their UI. So this do end block, I'm gonna get rid of that. Okay, so I guess this is a okay. Get the player and the UI and their UI. Okay, it says on their GUI. On client invoke. Okay. Okay, set up the callbacks for the interactive story related uh interactive story script related interactive story related things related events, remote events. Get okay, obtain the interactive story. Get the obtain the remote events and remote uh functions. Okay, this is reverse. Okay, for interactive story, imported the required services, Roblox services. Alright, and then, so I guess do this. Okay, tell the server that the client, okay, so should there be a new line between, should there be an empty line between line comments and line and multiple lines of code? I think this is unnecessary. Okay, I guess that's not important. Okay then, whatever. Okay, so to receive story data. All right, so that's good. I mean, okay, let me just comment the entire thing. Uh, this replicated storage is not important. Get the remote events, remote functions, and remote events for interactive story. So these are the commands, and this is the game. Okay, okay. Game new. So this is okay. Do I want to comment everything? Commands. Uh, whatever. I don't think this is important. I guess I'll just do get commit. Start. Add some comments. Add some comments. Okay, now there's a warning, and it says okay because I didn't use screen GUI. So the next task for say I don't know for the future is I would like to add setup UIs. So handle UIs on the client side, and that's gonna take some creativity because let me see here. Because can I like anchor some stuff? How do I do that? Uh, So let me go to players, self, player GUI, screen GUI. So I'm gonna say, um, okay, text label. Okay, so can I set the, so how do I set the position of this text label? So if I set y to, I can set it to the 0.2, like this. Oh, you can see this. X and then Y. Why can't I set it? Oh, okay. Now I do, sorry. Oh, I want it to be center. Align? That's the text alignment. That's not the, thing. Okay, size, indentation, localization. So, how do I set this to... This is text, and... Oh wait, I'm still muted. Okay. I need to set its anchor point. And okay, how about the Y? I think I want to set the Y too. I know you can't see this, guys, so whatever. But I can set the anchor point to 1. The position. Oh yeah, now this looks like a proper dialogue box. Dialogue, yeah. Yes. Size. Then let me increase the size. Yes, another text. Let me set the size to 18, so you can read it, so I can read. And text alignment is left, top. Can I add padding? Roblox, how to add padding text to button. Padding to button. Insert a UI padding constraint inside your text button. Okay. UI padding. Padding top. Okay. Ooh, padding left. Ooh. I like that. Well, I just set it to a few pixels. Okay, that might be a bit too much. Yes. Yes. Okay, so what is our progress here? So I want to program dynamically. I want to programmatically create a text box like this. So that means when we're doing dialog box, sorry, I just put a bad word. Okay, never mind. A dialog box. Dialog box. What do I put? What do I put on this dialog box? So what I did was, it's a text button. And then the properties. So obviously I set the position to something like so I want to write it down so that I can I can set this later, or yeah, later on programmatically. Its size 0.50, 0.30. That's size, and then I'll do text. Oh yeah, button. Button stuff. So auto button color, false. Text. So it's text. Text size. Right now it's 18. What else? So it has a text size. I also want to set the UI padding. So UI padding. To children, I guess. So /UI padding. So padding left. Set to 0.8. Padding top. I set to 0.8. What else? Selectable. Set to false. Auto localize. What does that do? When it's set to true, localization will be applied to this GUI based 2D and its descendants. Okay. Root localization table to be used to apply automated localization to this GUI based 2D and its descendants. Well, it's going to be set programmatically, so I don't know. Selectable text style weight. I think I can set the font to something that's not public domain. Something that's oh, I think I can set it to something. I can set the font. I think I want to add to. Okay, let me add the dialog box. I can set the font. So should I set the font for each one, or I guess for dialogues, I'll do add to dialogue an option for the font. Can autoplay true, must autoplay. So font is gonna be, I guess it's gonna be font face. Yeah. So font face, which will default to, what are some fonts on here? I don't think there's Liberation. I can set it to Ubuntu. Um, or not Ubuntu. Comic New Angular, Balthazar, Roboto Mono, Roboto Condensed. I can set it to Roboto. I think Roboto's fine. No, it looks too much. Oh, I can set it to Special Elite. Montserrat, Microma. What font should I use? I think I'm getting distracted. I can set it to Nunito. Let me add some like example text here. System, hello, how are you today? Or something like that. Or maybe maybe I should copy one of the video games I play. No, I don't think I should do that. Um, okay, now that I have hello, how are you today? Let me set the font or something. Oh no, definitely not that font. Comic New Angular. Balthazar Animo. Oh, that looks pretty good. No, Arimo. Arimo looks like Liberation, but like, I don't know. Arimo font. Okay, so this metrically comparable with, whereas disregarded contempt for human rights have resulted. Yeah. Steve Matson. Okay, where is it? So, um, what license is it? Okay. Oh, without open font license. Nice. Okay, so Aramo was designed by. Okay, maybe I can just use Aramo. I think Aramo looks pretty nice for this. Maybe it's because it reminds me of Liberation. Not Mono, but Sans. Source Sans Pro. Press start 2P. Uh, Maybe I can set it to Aramo. It's too general. I think I might want something sans serif. Not sans something with serifs. Okay, this is too like, yeah, this is like unrelated. This is okay, and I'll set the font style, I guess, to normal. How do you wait, let me check. Let me check the API here. Font face, new, font face. Okay, I guess it's text button. So, okay, and then font face. There's a font. And enum.font is, oh, as a newer alternative. More fonts than this enum allows. Okay, okay, okay. We can set it to a font face. Ah, that's nice, nice, nice. Okay, okay, okay. Um, what? Font face. Font. Font face. Okay, data types here. So there's a new, you can have a family, and then you got weight. You got style. Okay, okay. Font. Okay, I guess we could do font, face, but it says it's from ID, so I don't know. Oh, wait, no, 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 no. That's, wait, from enum? Okay. From, okay, so what's content? How do you do that? Hold on. New font. No, no, no. Font.new. Family is a string. Arrow mode, and then I can set the, okay. So, okay, so that means I want to set the font. So here, I would like to set the font. So, what am I doing? I'm still editing the concept. Okay, whatever. So, I haven't done this yet, so I'll do this. Oh wait, no, what am I doing? Why is it here? Okay, so what do I want it to do? Okay, let me create a remote function. I'm basically wasting my time now. But okay, actually no, no, I'm just gonna edit dialogue, right? So, okay, font face. Yeah, so I'll just set the font weight. So font weight, no, font face first. Font face, uh, font weight, font weight. Shouldn't this be like system wide rather than just dialogue? No, okay, maybe I can add another command. Okay. Font face, font side, no, font. Oh, doesn't font have a side? That'd be text size. I mean, we could just use special characters. I think this is too, like, complicated, though. Do we really need to do this? Font face, font, it's pretty complicated. Um, I mean, what can we do with Unicode? Um, special text Unicode. Text lingo gems test. So we got here. So I guess we could just use some of this instead. Right? I could just use some of this instead. No? Instead of like trying to change the font. And I'll just make a system wide. The setting the font. Um Yeah, I think that would make more sense. But this isn't too complicated. Right, so rather than this, I'll remove this. I'll just do like set font, and then we'll add all the complicated options. So we can have the family. Yeah. Yeah. So family, and weight, then style. Yeah. Yeah, that seems to be pretty not that complicated. So set font. I made the. Wait, did it say it? No. Okay. Is it still connected? Oh no, no, it's because it's Oh, it didn't set font. Okay, so it didn't register, but the change. All right, I'll just call this set font. I'm gonna make a okay. So I made a remote function. Set fonts. Set fonts. Right, I'll do so function commands dot set font. So the family, weight, and then the style, and so I'll do I guess set font invoke client self.player um family, weight, and the style. I'll go over to main here. Set font. Oh, I need to first obtain the remote function. So set font. So set font dot on client invoke is equal to function bool, not bool, family, weight, and then style. I wonder, so is there a way in Roblox to set it global? Actually, never mind, I don't need to do that. Um, Actually, maybe. Roblox set font globally. In your game. So it says here, apply font. Oh, you have to, yeah, okay. So you have to apply it manually to every descendant, as in like, yeah, for each one you have to do that. So whatever. Um, Setting fonts to family. That should be backtick, and I should have used double quotes in keeping with Roblox Luau style, with the Roblox Luau style guide. Right, and then I'll test it out in story. Here. So I'm gonna say set the font. We'll set it to Aramo because Aramo looks great. And then the style, I can set it to enum.font style. No, font size. What? Font weight. Dot the regular. And then I'll set this to enum.font. Wait, what? We want style. So enum.font style dot italic. Right, let me see if this works. It should work. Okay, it says here. Setting font to Aramo, enum.fontweight.regular, enum.fontstyle.italic. Oh, I don't want italic. I want normal. Noise? What? Oh, from name. Noise. Oh, I want italic. Not italic. I want normal. There you go. So this should work now. Alright, so I guess I can the final commit for this stuff then. Setting font to Aramo. Okay, good. So I'll just do add set font command. There you go. Alright then, I guess that's today's stream. Have a good day or night, everyone, and bye. Okay, how do I end this?